Why do I hear myself?
Because I'm sharing my audio. That's what I was wondering if that would happen.
I can't hear you. You're muted.
It's because I'm sharing my audio. That's what I was hoping wouldn't happen. You said you couldn't hear me.
I couldn't at when we tested it.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Yo.
I hear a double or triple of somebody.
Yeah.
And I hear myself.
Wait, hold on 1 second.
It's funny how different your voice sounds in your head. I think with how many fucking podcasts we've done,
You still
we're
here?
used to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know why it worked the other day, but not now.
Let me think of what I might have done differently.
Oh, what music?
Can you hear yourself now?
Yes.
Still can?
Yeah, I can.
We're using Roll20, right?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Yo.
Oh, hey, what's up, buddy?
I'm working on this sound thing because it. Oh, hi. Hi, everyone. Hello. Why are you not seeing what?
Nothing. Never mind.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the third installment of Trial of Chiefs one-shot.
I'd say final, but I don't know if this will be the final one tonight.
Dark Dreamer, thank you so much for the sub. For continuing with the sub. Unfortunately, the thing that I had in place to allow the players to all hear what I can hear on the stream did not work. So I'm going to try that again another day. We'll test it. It worked during the test, but of course not during the live stream. That's how this always goes. The audio was out of sync. Now it appears to be in sync. So how is our audio, everyone? Is it like a half a second off? Because I can turn it back. I can't tell. Thorium Dragon got a new emote. Hyper reveal. Thank you, Dreamer.
Nice.
I'm gonna let I'll do the announcements first, and I'll try to blast through them because we've got a lot of them now. The Nat 30s would like to thank our sponsors, the Armory War Games and Hobbies, located on Huddleston Ave in Fairhaven, Massachusetts. It's because of them that we have a bunch of giveaway items that we're doing every Saturday. It is tax-free weekend in Massachusetts this weekend, so please go over to the Armory and spend your money on things without tax.
Stock up.
Stock up. We posted about it on our social medias, Instagram and Facebook. Also, our sponsor, Foundry Virtual Tabletop. What the heck? This is not showing up on my thing. We are not using them because I minimized it. Yes. We are not using them because this is Roll20, what you see here on the screen. Because Cuba is not used to using Foundry yet, but Foundry is our virtual tabletop of choice.
Haven't even used it, period, yet.
Yeah, well,
like not
he hasn't had the opportunity as a DM. I'm gonna actually switch over. So we do have a. Can you see this? How good is that? Okay, we do have a Trial of Chiefs one-shot t-shirt design that I drew yesterday, and it is the 3 characters that we have been playing, so that is available on our merch store. I'm gonna make it available through September, and then maybe we'll bring it back some other time. But if you're interested, it's there if you just go to the nat30s.tv/merch. What other announcements? We have joined the Compound Network. So please check them out. I'm going to I don't have Twitch up for some reason, so let me do this real quick on my phone. Does it work? It does. So here are all of our partners in chat who are part of the Compound Network. We've got a couple of 3D printers. We've got some brush miniature painters. The Brush Republic, what I was going for there. And Counterclockwise is actually streaming on the Compound tonight, I believe. So please be sure to go over and follow the Compound because the Nat 30s will be streaming over there eventually. And we want to make sure that you don't miss out on any of our future streams because we're all just going to start collaborating together, and it should be a great time. And the Compound is donating a player's handbook and a DM Dungeon Master's Guide when we hit 200 followers, which we are just a couple of followers away from, I think 6 maybe, away from doing that giveaway. These will be hard copy books, so you know, something to touch and hold in your hands and read, not like the digital copies. Anything else? What am I forgetting?
No, I don't think so. Like you said, there's a lot. You need to like actually make just a little sticky note or something to remember everything.
Yeah, I've got something up there. if you want to, the Brush Republic, you can follow them. I don't know how often they actually stream, but they do have a stream on Twitch. I have the link there, and I think primarily their work is on Instagram, and then they have their own website that you can link to from Instagram. All right, I think. Oh, thank you to the Raging Rolls. Today I played on their channel. I'll do a little shout out. There it is. Shout out at Raging Rolls. We finished up our Death House one shot today, but be sure to go over there. When they hit 150 followers, they have a giveaway that they're doing as well, and they are really great. Sorry, this thing is shaking. Really great players out of Australia. So I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to play with them at 8 o'clock at night. And it's worth it. All right, so I will stop now and let you take it away.
All right, so this is the one-shot Trial of Chiefs. I found this on, what the hell website was this? Kassoon.com. I got it off of there. They had a couple of good ones. I presented the 3 players with a few options, and this is the one that got the most votes. I do not have a recap prepared because I can't believe it's like 9 o'clock. I thought like it was just like 3 in the afternoon, like 5 minutes ago. So our brave adventurers, Graxus, Var, and Uma, the what do you call yourself?
The dork. Half
dork.
dwarf, half orc.
It gets me every time, so.
They were I already forgot the name of where they were going. They were going from one place to another place, ended up in a forbidden forest, were brought to the village by these wood elf warriors, pretty much told that they were trespassing, but they were treated very, very well. They had a feast and everything. Graxus like gorged himself. He had a good time. But they're told pretty much, you're trespassing, you can't leave, and you can't go forward. But if you pass the Trial of Chiefs, then you'll be able to go through. So they were brought to this temple deep in the woods. It was surrounded by beautiful flower petals and stuff, but the inside is dank, dark, dirty, wet, and very dangerous, as they found. One of the first things they encountered was a bunch of zombie-like creatures. They have I say they, but really it was Varro just beat them to fucking pulp. and
he hit them wicked hot.
Super hot. They have made their way. They've narrowly avoided traps, poisonous plants, giant purple mushrooms. They easily, far too easily, defeated the guardian in this treasure room. Walked away with some loot and goodies, and this is where we pick up. So you guys are still in that room. You've set off the trap in a smart way that annoyed me. You defeated the guardian. You raided the chest. And what do you do now?
Well, Graxus is gonna lean down at that little skeleton there and grab a bone and just start chewing on it. That's what he does because he's always hungry. So he's gonna chew on the old bone and look around. And did we figure out what that kind of a creature that was? Did you guys? It was like a vine monster or something. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Somebody do a let's see, what would that be? Nature check, I guess.
probably not. I'm probably
I mean,
not the guy.
Varro do it, but he's not very good at nature. Well,
Uma,
he's a wood elf.
Are you a nature? Are you a nature girl?
Sorry, 1 second. I lost the D&D the Roll20 screen, so people are only seeing a black screen right now. Let me see my character sheet. I am not. I mean, I have +1, but I'm not proficient.
You're better than Varro.
Better than me.
Like I said, Varro's game.
I've got a 0. So.
Okay. So what am I looking for? What am I looking at?
He just asked if you knew what the creature you just fought was.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna take a look at it and out of 10.
You don't know what it is.
I'm sorry, guys. I've never seen this before.
Well, if we see any more, we know how to take them out.
Yes. And we looted the chest of everything and everything else that was useful that we could see in the room.
Yep.
Last time. Okay.
You did.
Grexus is going to come over and inspect this, whatever this is that he's standing on right there.
Those are vines.
You know why I can't see? I don't know, my brightness turned up. Sorry about that. I was like, what is this super dark thing? That looks kind of interesting. Okay, well, vines. Very nice vines.
That is the pile of vines that the vine monster emerged from.
See, this is what happens when I can't remember what we did like 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. Alright, you guys want to move on?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get going.
Alright, so we're gonna squeeze back in through this small. Well, I guess I'm not squeezing because I'm a little
really
bit
Graxus
wide.
that was squeezing.
And are we going left or right?
I believe we're going left.
Alright, so she's gonna head up this way. Like avoiding the fire intentionally.
Yeah. Yes, I was just going to say Varro is staying way away from the Freaky Friday fire.
And for those of you watching this random fire in the middle of the cave, what'd you do? When you touched it, when you poked it, it swapped your minds around. It was a little juggling act for a little while. And we lost Graxus. Gary. There he is.
Sorry, I had a phone call. 1 second, I gotta restart the thing.
No problem.
Alright, so I'll reveal a little more of the map for you, because that's the direction you're going. I just have to remember where the hell it is. Okay. We can hear you.
Yeah, I know. Text her and just tell her that I'll have to call her or text her later. That was
oh, Jesus.
That was my kid. She was trying to call. She's camping with her mother right now, and I unfortunately had to hit the button on her. So.
Play it, not right now.
Shoot. Get back in the tent. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize that when I got a phone call, it would just wipe everything. So we're moving up this way? Alright, Graxus with his big frame is gonna gingerly step around that fire.
Alright, she's just gonna step forward here, and...
You can see where I just revealed, right?
Just a little bit of the hallway.
Okay, let's see. And...
Now I
can
see a square, rectangle room.
Okay. Just making sure.
With something red over here. Alright, so she's gonna step right here.
Alright.
And just take a quick look at this room before moving forward.
All right. So you can see this hallway comes to an end, and to the left of you, it looks like there's another passage, and then to the right, there's a door.
There's a what?
To the right, there's a door. And then across from the door, there's like another. It looks like it's an opening. You don't know if it's another hallway, if it's another room.
All right, I'm gonna come over and take a closer look at this door.
Okay. It is it's much like the last door you came in, like that was in the first main chamber. It was just like a old but very solid wooden door. It does not appear to have any lock that you can see.
Okay. Can I like lean against it and like listen? See if I hear anything.
Let's see. Yeah, you can do that. And roll.
Perception?
Yeah, perception. So you got a 10.
10. What the?
Yeah. So you're pressing your ear to the door, but like you don't really you don't hear anything. The door is pretty thick, just like the last door, but you were able to hear through the last door. So it's same with this one. You think you can hear through it, but if you can, there's really nothing making any noise on the other side.
Okay. All right, guys, which way are we going? I can't hear anything through this door.
We just continue on the path then.
All right, so we're gonna try look at this passage.
We don't want to open the door.
Do you want to go ahead and do it?
Take a peek.
Go ahead, Gary.
Garaxus says as he looks over at that very narrow passage. Yeah,
This passage is not as narrow as the other room. Like the other room was like more of like a hidden passage. Okay. Like this one's clearly like just like another hallway. It's not supposed to be like a hidden like the other one was. Maybe it's like not as wide as the main hallway you just came down, but it's not like, you know, you're not gonna chafe from this one.
Okay. Yeah, Garaxus, he's gonna peek open. He's gonna open that door slightly. How big is the door roughly?
Just normal door sized. It's just very sturdy, heavy old door.
He'll grab it with his clawed hand and crack it open, and just kind of try to poke his big horned face in there, and just kind of look around a little bit.
There you go.
No, that's
There you go.
Well, that's not very much.
So yeah, you're just poking your face through, like not quite sticking your head through, but just kind of like cracking it and peering through. You're really not getting much of a sense. It's too dark, and there's like not much that you can see.
Is there anything on the ground, like stones of any kind, loose stones, rocks?
Like where you're standing?
Yeah, in this room.
There's just a lot of random debris, stones, twigs, just
like a good size rock. I'd like to.
There's no boulders, like nothing's.
No, not a boulder. Like baseball size or something like that, maybe.
In this section, there's no baseball size, but I mean, there was, maybe thumb size.
You know what I'll do? I'm gonna look in my equipment and see if there's anything I can sacrifice. I'm gonna grab. Damn it! There's nothing really I can do. Is there anything that's bigger in this small room, like out of that debris? Even like a branch, anything?
To this section of the hallway is actually pretty clean. Like I said, there's little bits and stuff on the floor, but for large debris, especially a branch, you'd have to go back into that passage or go further back down where you came from to grab something. Like, the roof has not caved in this section, this hallway. So yeah, any pebbled stuff is just like old stone that just kind of fell off the walls and whatever.
Alright, Garaxus will move back down and just grab whatever this, what are these, like, cans and stuff like that down here?
Sure. Yeah, grab.
I'll grab something like that, and then I'll move back up, and I'll cast, oh, jeez, now I'm used to the way, Foundry works. Damn it. I'll cast light on it.
Okay. And
then I'll just toss it. I'll throw it inside. Like, as I'm looking, I'm just gonna throw it in there, so I can light up the room a little bit and try to get a better view of what it looks like in there.
All right. Roll me a strength.
I just drop it at my feet. Why did it?
It's rolling, I think, doing that roll with advantage thing.
Advantage and disadvantage, yeah. Alright, so the first one then.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, so basically just...
So you throw it in there, and it, falls to the floor with a clack. It bounces off something and lands right about, yonder way. And Varro, I need you to do roll a dexterity save.
Dexterity save. 13.
13. So you, sorry, hold on 1 second.
Didn't mean messing with this door, just get the party killed.
There's no fast way of doing this in this because I'm not good at it yet. So you. Oh, 1 second. All right. So while you're standing there watching Gary pick up stones and sticks and try to decide which is the best size rock for throwing into this room, you you feel this like presence, like you just feel like I'm being watched feeling, and as you look up, I have to find which layer that is, and you look up, and there is a gigantic snake that was coiling itself up up above you, like on the stones, and you actually look up and you see that like it is coiled around this entire little section of the hallway. Unfortunately, you were not able to jump out of the way in time, and it came down lightning fast, took a bite out of you, and you have 6 piercing damage.
Oh. Guys, we got snakes.
Sick and tired of these motherfucking snakes. This motherfucking hallway.
And you may now roll initiative.
Sorry, guys.
That's a nat 24.
Right.
I just wanted to see what was in the door. Wait, what? Oh, did that happen to you too, Izzy? You wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
Yeah, I guess so.
Or am I the only one that's seeing that?
No, yeah, no, that popped up. I don't know what that. Oh, I think.
Yeah, why did it do it twice?
I think.
That was just from me. I didn't realize that I clicked it twice before I said that. Sorry.
Oh no, isn't there supposed to be a turn tracker though? Oh, I think Andrew has.
I'm doing it in a Cobalt Fight Club.
Oh, okay.
Which I'm trying to remember how to use because it's been 3 weeks since we've done it. Okay, here we go. So. Alright, so I'm sorry. Pat, you rolled what?
A 24.
Oh, 24, right, because you always roll awesome. And then Uma 13, Grex, you got 4 rolls over here. So
I know
we'll
that was my
first
fault.
one.
That's 7. Yep.
First one of 7. All right, Grexy. Sorry, you sucked at that roll, man.
It happens.
Uma 13. 13. And what did my snake roll? Why are you freezing? That's annoying. Hold on.
I'm gonna just throw.
Do another virtual dice. Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna do
Sorry,
a real
what?
quick. No, I just wanted to do a quick one and then see if it. Yep. Okay. Cool. I fixed it. Okay. Sorry. I just wanted to check something on roll 20. That's all.
All right. All right. So Varro, you took the hit. So Uma, you get to your turn.
Okay. So she's right next to it. So she is going to cast. So as a how does Varro look?
He's a little bruised. He's not too bad,
All right.
but he is squishy overall.
All right. So Uma is going to cast Sanctuary as a bonus action. And basically what that means is until the spell ends, so for the next 10 rounds, the creature has to make a wisdom saving throw every time it tries to attack Varro. Going to cast it on Varro. And on a failed save, he has to choose a new target, or they lose their attack.
Okay.
So, and then she is going to attack with her greatsword, two-handed, against the snake. A nat 20
Nice.
plus 5,
Nice.
25. So, this is a little bit crazy. Total damage, total critical damage. Savage attacks. What's that?
When you get a nat 20 with savage attack, you get to roll an extra damage dice.
Do I have that?
So I think orcs
Yeah, I was gonna say,
automatically.
Oh,
I think
it
you
doesn't
do.
say
It's
it.
I think it's a racial trait.
Yeah, it's a racial trait.
Oh, okay. It doesn't say it in here. Hold on. Lay on hands, divine smite, sacred oath, ability, extra attack. I can attack twice instead of once. Relentless. Oh, savage attacks. There it is at the very end. Roll one of the dice and additional time and add it. Okay, so apparently I've got 26 total damage on my first attack.
Damn.
And on
I'm gonna stop you right there. So as the snake comes down, it bit Varro. You cast your thing, you take your great sword, and you lopped its fucking head off.
Damn it.
The head flopped down to Varro's feet, and everybody make a dexterity saving throw right now.
13.
8.
3.
All right, Gary and Graxus, you guys both take 4 damage from the giant body of this now decapitated snake falling to the ground.
Like, oops. Sorry, guys, and I wasted that spell. Quick, let's go find something to attack us in the next minute.
I like the fact that like I was screwing with
It'd be a harder feat than
Garaxus was screwing with the door and then felt bad that this thing like dropped down onto Varro, and before he even had a chance to be like, "Hey, surrogate." All right, never mind. She got it. Just go back to fiddling with the door.
Varro would like to, as he shimmies away from the snake, chug a healing potion.
Wait, before he does that, hold on.
Yep.
So, Uma sees him going to do that, and she, like, hold on. And she is going to, lay on hands here. And give, 10 hit points. Is that good?
Yeah, that brings me almost back up to full.
Oops.
I think it does bring you up to full, right? Or if you're at 20.
No, I took 6 and then 8.
Okay.
So I'm 4 away from full.
Okay. So, he reaches out and just the warm energy flows out and you feel much better.
Thank you, Uma. I hate snakes.
I should have put like 5 of these in here.
How's how's that room looking?
The room that you put him. Okay.
I'm not even. Garax isn't even gonna screw around anymore. He tried looking. He tried being slick and throwing something that was light. Had light on it. He's just gonna open the door and go. He's gonna open the door and take a step in and see what's going on. I'll be right back. Then he's gonna step right in.
All right.
Fall into a pit trap.
That usually is how it goes for you.
Yep.
All right. So you step into this room and you notice there's quite a bit of debris in this room. Looks like some more collapsed wall. It's a little danker than the other room, so there's some mushrooms growing in here. They're not purple. They are just regular mushrooms. Just large clumps of mushrooms growing out of the stone and on like the corners where it's like the most moist areas.
What do you see, Gary?
Looks like more mushrooms, more of the same. I'm gonna cast light on my shield instead, since it didn't work with that thing. I'm hoping that if I hold my shield and cast light on it, it'll reveal a little bit more. And then this right here, is that another altar of some kind?
It is, but there's nothing on it anymore.
An altar. This one's empty. Nothing on it. I'm gonna move in a little bit into the room to let my compatriots join me if they wish. I'll step up to here. Would my light on the shield reveal any more of that room?
How far is it again? It's 5 feet, right? Or 10 feet?
The light?
Yeah.
Sir.
Do Dragonborn have dark vision?
The 20-foot radius. and then dim light for bright light in a 20-foot radius, and
Alright.
then dim light for an additional 20 feet. The light can be colored as you like.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. You have dark vision, don't you?
I believe I do.
Otherwise, you've been walking through this place pretty blind. Been doing a good job.
I think we all have dark vision.
Yeah.
All right. So your shield reveals, we'll say, about yonder there, and let's see this room. So, how much of it can you see again? All right, you can't see enough to figure out what this room is, but you can see a little more. You definitely see that this room looks partially collapsed, at least from what you can see. There's more mushrooms in here.
Oh,
I
there's
can-
more mushrooms in here, and it looks partially collapsed.
Can Varro look around, see if there's anything of use in the room? Check the rubble, check the altar.
Same. Garaxis is gonna do that over here in this corner somewhere.
Uma's gonna keep
Can
her
all
eye out
roll.
just for any creatures looking up on the ceiling now too.
You can all roll an investigation to see if you find anything.
17.
17.
17. Wow. Okay.
Fucking
A
one.
one.
Like Gary, you find nothing.
Gary is being blinded by his shield. He can't. It's like looking directly into the light.
Jesus. Man, what am I
let's
doing with
see.
these rolls?
There is not a whole lot in here. A lot of it is smashed from just the age and the collapse of the building. Let's see, who rolled the 17?
Yeah,
Both of
we
you.
both did.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess both of you at the same time find you see something glittering from Gary's glinting from Gary's light. You both reach down at the same time to find a brass miniature of a tree trapped in the coils of a fell serpent.
Uma's gonna be like, after you, go ahead. It's all yours.
Oh, well, thank you. I enjoy good craftsmanship.
Alright.
You said there was a brass miniature of a tree. What was the second half of the description?
Trapped in the coils of a fell serpent.
And as soon as Varro sees that there's a snake, he immediately tosses it to his dorkish friend and says, "Thanks, but no thanks."
Oh, alright. Alright, I'll keep it.
You have a problem with reptiles?
I have a problem with things that don't walk.
That's very vague. Should we get out of this room?
Sure.
I would like to get as far away from the snake, yes, if that's what you're asking.
Alright. Okay.
Well, that was pointless. All right, yeah. Uma, go ahead of me.
What are you going backwards, or are you going further
No, we're
into this?
No, gonna go back down to this hall. So she's
Okay.
gonna head down.
Squeezed my big ass tail through this.
So you come. This hallway is pretty short. So you come into this, approach the opening of this room here. Sorry. Okay. All right, and as you, oops, wrong thing. Reveal. And as you come through, you notice that there's a giant gaping hole in the floor. It is collapsed. This section here, yeah, some of the so as you've seen some of the places, some of the sections of this place, the roof has collapsed in. Here, it appears that the floor has collapsed in, at least right in front of you where you can see, and you see. Oh, you can't actually. Never mind. So there's this big hole right in front of you right now.
Faro's gonna lean back towards his draconic friend and go, Gary, big hole up here. just a heads up. Big hole.
Garaxus would answer with something snide, but he's got a mouthful of chewed up snake that he snuck while nobody else was looking. And so he's just like,
So I'm gonna get closer. Oh, and
It's right here, Gary. Like, right here.
All right, so you
That's
see
his mouthful noise.
you see now that you're fully in here, gigantic shed snake skins all around the floor, like broken fangs, like discarded fangs. So this is clearly where the snake really. This is kind of like its den, its lair.
the one that I just killed.
Maybe.
You guys free.
Okay, can I investigate the snake skins to see if it's like the other one or if this is a different snake?
You can roll an investigation.
Yeah, that's a 6. I don't like snakes. I don't know anything about them, so I'm just trying to decide if I want to burn the skins or not.
Right. You can't tell. There are definitely a lot of it. There's a lot of them. Some of them are very old, like partially dust. Other ones look fresh as last week, perhaps.
Whatever we're planning, we should probably keep going. I'm not liking this. Getting creeped out here. I got the heebie-jeebies. My knees are weak. I'm sweating. I don't like it.
How big is this room?
Do you like spaghetti?
It's
Arms are heavy.
it's a pretty large room. I don't think you can see. I guess you could probably see a little bit more over there. The corners are dark. Besides the snakeskin, whatever was in this room at one time is essentially just collapsed down this hole. When the floor went, most of whatever was in this room. You don't know what this room was even for.
Oh, okay.
Can we see the bottom, like in Roll20, or is it just a black?
You could see the bottom. It's you can't tell how deep it is, and you can just see a lot. You can see a lot of rubble down there, and some more snakeskin.
The Grax is gonna pick up a rock and toss it in to see how long it takes for it to hit the bottom.
A good 10 seconds before you
Oh shit!
hit it. You
People.
hear it clanking.
Gary, I told you it's a big hole. Let's get out of here.
There's a bottom.
Go.
It's down there.
So with our 60 feet of dark vision, can we see the edges? Like, is there another door in this room?
Yeah, I'm probably chipping you off when it comes to.
Chipping me off.
Yeah, you know. There you
Okay,
go.
okay. So, all right, let's get out of here.
So yeah, there is no other way in or out of this room.
All right, let's go.
Seeing as there's no way other out, I'm just gonna kind of monk jump over everyone, Jackie Chan style. I'll do an
Someone's
acrobatics
like,
check
good
if you
job.
want.
That was impressive. Good job.
I
Sorry.
I could
Talk
do
about
that. I could do
myself
that
after
too.
respond to this text. Sorry.
I choose not to do that.
I believe you, Gary. I believe you.
Since the passage is so thin, I think Gary has to walk backwards because he doesn't have enough room to turn around. It's like that Austin Powers
With
movie.
the tail.
Is that Austin Powers movie when he's going? He has to like do like a 19-point turn. So he'll go very slowly.
All right, I guess maybe we need to continue with this room. I think it's.
Ah! You just hear that coming down the hallway. Just Greg's going, ah!
I just hope there's no more snakes. Creeped me out.
All right, we're
You should try eating them. They're tasty. Maybe it'll help you get over your fear.
I don't eat meat.
yeah. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting.
Faro, how are we friends?
I hit things wicked hard. You need things hit wicked hard.
So Uma's gonna.
And I need someone to heal me. It's a great relationship.
Uma's gonna come up.
I need to eat, and you hit things hard and kill them. So that gives me things to eat.
All right. Is it? All right. So you stepped in closer there. Oh, damn it. All right.
Quick question: how come we're not using that the dynamic lighting
You have to pay for that.
Because
Is that
I
just-
don't pay for this.
Okay. There you go.
All right. So she's gonna continue this way.
You, Gary, you still have the light on your shield. Are you-
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
The thing says at will, so
Right.
so I mean I'm just gonna keep it until.
But we
I
all
don't
have
think
dark
it's-
vision though. We can all see in the dark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, so I'll let it go dark.
All right, so you just extinguish your light. But before you extinguish your light, as you came back in this room and you guys are causing movement, a extremely loud shriek just starts coming out of this room, and it's like it is piercing. It is like high pitch. Is just shrieking. This shriek is audible within 300 feet, and you're not taking damage, but like it's very loud, it's very annoying, and you have yet to be able to determine where the hell it's coming from, but it's definitely coming from this room.
Can
And
Varo take a look around to
Yeah.
see if he can figure out where this screech is coming from?
Yes, you can roll an investigation. And now that you're more into this room, Gary might like this because you notice this is or was the temple kitchen at one point,
Ah.
hundreds or 1,000 years ago, however old this temple is. The roof in the middle is collapsed, so a lot of the kitchen is just covered in debris from the collapsed roof, and that thing is shrieking, just this constant.
What is
Shriek.
shrieking?
You don't know.
Oh, okay. What's this?
Yeah, that's a 9, and so I'm guessing Varo has no clue. He's just gonna say, "Someone take the kettle off of the fire."
Sounds like
Yes,
the world's
Varro
biggest
was unable
mosquito.
to determine what was shrieking. This thing in front of you is let me see how is this described? Boom. That is a large door. It is not a simple wooden door like the other ones. It's not as big as the ones in the main chamber. It's like a smaller version of one of those. So it's like a steel door. It looks pretty heavy.
Can I take a look around to see if I can locate what is making or determine a direction for this noise. She's like holding her ear with like one hand.
Yeah, you can roll an investigation.
Garaxis would like to do the same.
Investigation
Alright,
or
go ahead and roll.
perception?
Sorry. How about one does an investigation, the other does a perception?
I'll do perception. I got +6.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Watch me
I
roll
thought
a
it was a
1.
hot shit because I had plus. I thought it was a hot shit. I was like, I got +3, and you're like, yeah, no, plus.
23.
Gary
And a 1.
Gary turned around. 'Cause it's
Second
where
nap
he is.
fun.
The echo is bouncing off the wall, so he thinks that the sound is actually coming from behind him. But he is absolutely completely fucking wrong because it is not coming from behind him. It's just a trick of the things reverberating off the wall. You rolled a fucking 23, Uma. So you determine that it is coming from the south of this room. You don't know what's causing it, but to the south is where the sound is coming from. You're able to muffle your ears and just close your eyes to kind of like heighten your sense of hearing, and you're able to determine a direction, and it's not just bouncing off the walls and tricking you.
All right, I'm like, go that way, south, and I'm pointing that down that way. Whatever it is, it's down there. Let's go make it stop.
Do
I
actually
second
see
that.
her? Since I rolled a 1, do I even hear her
No,
saying that?
I'll like push him. Like, go, 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 go. Pushing his butt, as Ben would say. His butt.
All right, so you go on. Sorry. Why is it not showing me? All right, it's still screeching. You move back into that other chamber. So it's screeching. It's less loud, and I mean it's still loud. Like it echo. Like I said, it echoes for 300 feet around. So I mean, this whole temple is probably hearing this thing reverberating through the empty hallways and collapsed portions. This room, just like how Graxis had found out, it just causes a weird echo, kind of makes it sound like it's coming from behind you, but it is still shrieking very loudly.
Can we see anything?
Roll up.
No, I mean,
since
we moved, so
since we moved
can we
down.
see?
Oh, right. Damn non-dynamic lighting. All right.
Oh,
You are right next to the wall.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Move to the south. Wham! Right into the
This
wall.
way.
So hold on. So technically,
Well,
you
it is
shoved me-
disorienting.
You shoved me face first into the wall. Like push my butt and then get into the wall.
You can handle it, Gary. Let's go.
Alright, Graxis is gonna come over here and he's gonna start looking at some of the food for a minute. Is there any? You said this was all old, really old. Is there anything edible?
No, it depends on your definition of edible.
He's a dragonborn, almost.
So, I mean, anything organic. There's no bones in here to chew on. Organic food is long
fine.
rotted away.
I'm gonna climb on
Fine.
this debris.
Graxis is super disappointed.
Alright. As you climb on that debris, what are you doing?
What is it that I'm climbing on? Like stones and whatever?
Yeah, like you're climbing on like the rubble from the collapsed roof, and that's partially on top of like kitchen tables, like where they prepare food and whatnot.
She's just trying to make her way over to here.
Okay. As you do that, you notice this thing of mushrooms gets up and runs away from you.
Is the screaming coming from that?
Yes.
As it's running, Vara
Yeah.
wants to punch it.
Oh no.
All right, roll an attack.
That's a 10.
All right, roll a damage.
Oh, hit. All right.
Uma's like, Varro, no! But it's too late.
I don't know
Don't
his.
kill it. I might be able to eat it.
That's 10.
It's a 10. So, as it ran by you, you reach your iron monk fist out, and you just punch this giant bushel of mushrooms, and you notice it like, and the shriek does not stop. It's just a constant shriek. But as you hit it, like the shriek actually the pitch goes up for a moment as you hit it, so you know you connected, and it comes and it oops, I don't want to roll, and it runs over here and still shrieking.
Varro, leave it, leave it.
What is it?
I don't know. I don't
mean-
know.
Why won't it stop?
We probably scared it. Let's see what's down here.
Scared it? It scared me. I mean, I eat mushrooms. They don't just run at you.
Oh yeah, I guess this is something you could eat.
I'm not eating anything that's yelling.
Kinda puts it all in perspective, doesn't it?
This is the reason why I'm a vegetarian. I don't want my food yelling at me.
Well,
Get
We're
out
gonna
of
try to
here.
go-
Get away
we're
from
gonna
it.
try to go down here.
All right, so you're just running down that hallway.
Just away from the screaming mushrooms.
Maybe if it can't see us, it'll stop.
Let me see. How does it stop?
I don't want to kill a thing just because it's screaming because it got scared, you know?
Let's see. So okay. It's still shrieking.
I wonder if those little mushrooms were its babies.
Shh.
I don't want to stick
You guys-
around
are
and
you guys
find
still
out.
running down this hallway?
Yeah, we're going down.
Okay. Reveal. All right. So you run into this room to escape the shrieking, and you now I need you to roll initiative.
Son of a bitch.
Actually, yeah, never mind.
It's a 21.
14.
Why did it roll a 3? I don't know why it had me roll twice again like that.
Oh
I
god.
have the
Sorry, guys. Hold on. Start character. Oh shit! I should have had this prepared. I was just too busy laughing. From Varro's punching the giant thing and making it shriek more. Alright. Counters. What are these? I forgot what these guys are called. Okay, well here we go.
say don't let Viro around a crying baby. What
Again,
is it?
I think you guys are forgetting every problem Varro has ever come across. He just hits it wicked hard. It's worked so far. He's not changing. So yes, he's not babysitting.
Alright, so as a Varro, what'd you get?
21.
21. And Umi?
14. Uma, like Uma Thurman. Uma.
And then Gary.
3.
3.
I intentionally chose the name because it was like not too many people are named Uma.
Alright.
I keep wanting to say Umi too because when Jalen was a little kid, she there was a show called Team Umi Zumi that she.
That's
was-
why. That's why.
Oh,
That's
I've
why
never
I say.
heard of
That's
it.
why I keep saying. Because
It's
yeah, I
Umi
keep thinking
Zumi
that.
time. Yeah, that's.
All right, so as you guys run into this room, you can go in a little further because you are like at a kind of hustling pace to get away from the screech, and you run into these things here. I don't know if any of you know what they are. I will describe them. Let me reveal this. Ah, damn it. Keep pressing the wrong one.
Darkness fills.
All right. Like so far, everything you've encountered here, these seem to be some plant-based humanoids that kind of look like viney, goopy tadpole people, and
Gooby. I don't know why. Gooby.
and you notice now that you are in this room, the screeching stopped.
Oh yeah, sure. Now you're quiet.
It is now eerily quiet, with the exception of these guys turn as you ran into the room, like, God, give it up! And that's exactly what they said. And let's see. So the dude right in front of Uma, he is going to he just the hell is as you ran right into him, he does this attack here, and why is it not doing that right? Hold on. Is that? Oh, okay. Okay, I was like, well, it's just showing me damage, but apparently this you get damage regardless. So, you came running into this room, and this little dude who's, like I said, they kind of look like slimy, spiky newt people, and he kind of just puffs his body at you, and like these like plant thorns kind of stick out, and you take 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I need to change the overlay on the Twitch stream. Forgot about that. We're already almost.
What I see, I don't. What do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
Oh. All right, so that one attacks you, and then let's see, where is this? This one runs up, does the same, and just at a running jump, he just slams himself into you. His prickers out, and you take another 2 piercing damage. And then the third one, he runs up, same thing, and you take 2 piercing from him. So the first one just kind of slams at you. The 2 come up from the side and like just kind of throw themselves at you.
Okay.
And all three of them, like, you know, it's like a really big thorn bush that's shaped like a small person. They're actually probably about your size. They're not human size. They're smaller than people.
Okay.
All right, and now let's see, Varro, you get to go.
All right, Varro is going to move over here. Are we using flanking rules?
Yeah, we can go with flanking rules because they were just focused on her first.
All right, so I'm going to use my quarterstaff. I think I got my plug-in to work.
So you get this
I'm
with
gonna-
advantage, yes? With the flank.
Yes.
It goes whatever you want it to be. I've seen some like DM the Mark Knight is using like +2 AC, +2 to the attack roll for flanking, but it's typically advantage.
All right, we'll just stick with advantage. So you rolled a 17 on him. All right, so you hit. Next.
Roll damage. So I forgot to say two-handed, so we'll just go with one-handed. So that's 5.
All right.
And I'll do it again.
Do it
Do it again.
I love that goofy.
again.
I'll fucking do it again. Gosh.
Oh, yeah, both
Bolt 23, and this time, twirling his bow staff, he grabs it with 2 hands. So that's 9 damage.
All right. So, take that.
And what do I want to do for my bonus? Do I want to do anything? I will use 1 key point to do patient defense. So that gives disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
All right. All right, so you came up from behind him while he's kind of stuck on Uma, and you just whacked him with your fucking staff, and he's just like, and now it's Uma's turn. Ready? So, yes.
All right. So she's like, and going to use. Actually, she's just gonna for right now. She is going to attack the ones directly to the south of her with her greatsword. Two-handed. The 21 to hit.
Alright, you hit him.
And
course.
11 slashing damage.
Alright.
And she's going to do it again. $16 to hit.
Yep.
7 slashing damage.
Alright. Is that it?
Yes. That is gonna be it.
Alright. So yeah, you're really pissed off that these dudes have just kind of prickered you, and you take 2 good slashes at him, and you notice like it's like not blood, it's just like that kind of white goo that you see in a lot of plants. So like do a good couple of slashes on him, and he goes yeah as he rears back with plant resin coming off, but he is still standing. And now it is Mr. Gary.
He is. He's using a spell. He's just gonna step forward, seeing that this friend just got smacked around by these things. He's gonna unsling his battle axe, I think is what it is. Yes, his battle axe, and he's gonna give this one right in front of him a whack.
Whack away.
Whack him off.
Don't like
I
how
have
everyone's
never
done
seen
that.
so much whacking.
It's,
Bobby,
It's,
quit huffing the
14.
propane.
It connects.
that's 7 damage.
You're doing it one-handed? Wait, right?
Yeah. I have
Okay.
my shield, and he has his shield in his other hand.
All right.
And then, how is Uma looking?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay. Okay.
She looks annoyed. She has like a bruise. She has like a bloody lip. But
All right. So that's it for him.
All right.
It's weird not having all sorts of extra attacks and stuff like that. As Arik, I usually it's so much longer. It takes me longer to figure out what I want to do rather than go through the actual turn. You know what I mean? Where it's the opposite of Arik. It's like I immediately know what I want to do. I just want to hit things with Arik. So sorry, people.
Hold on. I'm just trying to read this attribute that it has.
Mhm. We'll have to check out these cons that Dragons in the Dining Room threw into the chat. Looks like Greyhawk Con and Dulu Con. Greyhawk is doing an online convention, so a lot of these places are doing online conventions, and I've done a couple of online seminars for work, and the technology, I don't know if it was always this way or if they've just like upped it due to the pandemic, but like the cons are really fun online. Not the same, don't get me wrong, but they're actually worth your time. I don't know about how expensive they are or anything, but definitely worth checking out. I've gone to at least one online con so far, and it was fun for not being in person.
Someday.
Yeah.
Someday.
It was fun for the circumstances that we find ourselves in.
All right. Yeah, very good. Sorry, just doing two things at once. All right, so the guy in front of you, it's his turn, and like I said, you got him across the chest really good, and he reared back, and he looks angry-er now. And then you notice where you sliced him, it's slowly regenerating. Like the hole you made with your sword, the plant fibers are like reconnecting, and the wound is slowly healing. And he does an attack on you for that fucking misses. So he lunges forward and opens his mouth, and it looks like it's teeth, but it's really like it looks like teeth, but you can tell because he's clearly a plant-based being that like it's more thorns. So he's got like a mouthful of thorns, and he lunges at you with his mouth open, which gets much wider than it looks like it possibly should, and tries to chomp down on you with this mouthful of painful-looking thorns. But he totally misses.
Ouch.
You're able to just kind of quickly dodge out of the way.
That looks
And
unpleasant.
then so the number 2 guy over here, the one that was attacked by I was gonna say Zan, but it's not Zan. By
There
not
is no Zan.
Who's Zan?
He didn't like being hit by a stick so many times. And you notice the lumps that you made with the stick, like they kind of like popped back out, and like whatever little pieces you broke of him, the fibers reconnect, and he goes and lunges at you with his mouth full of teeth.
And this is at disadvantage because I did patient defense.
Oh yes. 12?
Miss.
It's same thing. He lunges at you, but you use your nimble reflexes to avoid that unpleasant-looking mouth.
Watch those teeth.
And then Gary, let's see. Same thing, Gary. You see that this guy here, the slice you made with the great axe, the fibers are reconnecting, and it's the wound is slowly healing, and he throws his, he doesn't try to bite you, he throws his body at you and gets you with 3 piercing damage. You notice that like the thorns that come off of them, like they seem to be able to extend them at will. So like he just kind of throws his body at you, and like the thorns just kind of extend and shoot out and like get under your plating and stuff.
All right, so it does hit me.
Yep.
For how much?
3 piercing.
All right. I'll use Wrath of the Storm. When a creature within 5 feet of you that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to cause the creature to make a Dex saving throw. The DC is 14, or it takes 2d8 lightning damage. Half as much on a success.
All right, so it has to make a Dex saving throw. You say?
Yep, of 14.
All right.
Which of course it will. Because I've been rolling.
So no, if it failed the throw,
Oh yay.
the save.
Okay. So I gotta roll 2d8. Probably. Let's see. I did roll one of them was a freaking was a nat 1. I think that's 3 nat 1s in a row.
So all right, so he takes 6 damage from that.
Yeah. What is up? If I roll
All right.
another one, Gary's just gonna fall on his sword. He's like, nope. I quit. I'm leaving. Sorry, guys. Grab part of that screaming mushroom to eat on the way out. See ya.
All right, so it's Varro. You're up.
All right, I am going to again two-handed quarterstaff with advantage.
Oh. Oh, with advantage. You're good.
All right, you're lucky you got advantage. So. So go ahead and roll damage.
That's 10 damage,
All right.
and fucking do it again. So 18 to hit,
Yep. Go ahead and roll damage.
another 10.
All right.
So how's it looking?
Hold on, I'm tabulating here. Alright. So yeah, you do all your fancy spinning with your stick and shit, and you pummel it pretty good, and it just kind of stands there looking at you, and then it just kind of collapses and unravels into a pile of vines and thorns.
And it's dead?
Maybe.
Okay.
All right, now Uma.
Alright, the one that I would attack is still standing in front of me. Alright, I'm
Yes.
gonna just go ahead and take another swing with the great sword. The great sword.
And you miss.
Damn it.
It manages to duck out of the way of your swipe.
Alright, I'm doing it again then. Son of a...
You swipe again, but you're so frustrated that you missed the first time that it manages to duck again and going.
Alright, that's all I'm gonna do.
All right.
Varro's just gonna quickly quip after seeing her whiff twice. Just go, these guys are a bunch of pricks, huh?
Good one, Varro.
All right. I was gonna say, all right, rolled a 1. All right, Gary.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit this one again with, because I don't want to burn all my spell slots. See, I'm such a wuss now because now since this is my first magic character, my first like magic user, I don't want to use all the spell slots. So now I know how everybody else feels. Like in our main game. I'll let's see. I'll hit it with Nope. I'm just gonna whack it with my sword, my battle axe, because I already have it out and I'd have to put it away otherwise. So I'm just gonna whack it with that. That's a 12.
So you rear your axe up and you go to bring it down, but it's very nimble, so it just kind of does a little Michael Jackson shimmy, and your axe misses, just clanking onto the ground. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. So we go back to. I was gonna say its name, but you don't know its name. All right. So
Frank.
Back to Frank. The one right in front of Uma. You see more of the fibers reconnecting, and the wound you initially caused is nearly gone. And he will try again with his bite attack. And 10.
10 does not hit.
All right, so he rears at you, and he comes down on your shoulder, but like he can't penetrate your shoulder armor, and you take no damage. And the one in front of Varro, you look at it, and it's dead. It doesn't get up. So, and now Gary, your guy. Oops, I forgot to mark him as dead. So, not the guy in front of Gary. Sorry, just so I don't confuse myself. You see the same thing with the guy that you were attacking, Gary. He, the initial wound from your axe is nearly gone. You can barely tell that you damaged it before, and he will also try a biting attack on you. And 13.
Nope, miss.
Oh, okay. So saying you are not nimble, but you somehow managed to dodge this attack from his very thorny mouth.
I'm very nimble.
And Varro.
So Varro is going to move around to the other side of this one over here. Looking for that sweet advantage. And he's gonna hit Ugly two-handed with his quarterstaff. 23 to hit.
Yep.
It's 5 damage.
Okay.
And hit it wicked hard again. 19 to hit.
Yep.
That's another 10 damage. And how's it looking?
Let's see, how is he looking? Where is... Okay. So it's 10, right? Okay. Alright, so you're looking at him. You can't tell. Like, you've poked a couple holes in him, and you dented him in places. He's pussing the green liquid, but he's still standing.
Then I will burn another key point, flurry of blows. I can do 2 unarmed attacks anytime I attack with a monk or unarmed strike. So I'm just gonna like place the end of my bow staff into the ground and just double roundhouse kick this plant monster.
All right.
So that top one is a nat 20.
Kill it!
Well, I'll just stop you right there. So you plant your stick down, and you use it to prop yourself up and do the roundhouse kick, and you kicked his head clear off. It bounces across the room and it hits the wall and rolls over by the hallway. and then the body just kind of drops.
So, seeing as how I got one more attack, I got plenty of movement left. I'm just gonna come up to this ugly one here, and I will kick him. It's a 22 to hit,
All right.
and that's 7 damage. And whenever I hit a creature with my flurry of blows, I can impose one of the following effects. It has to make a dex save or fall prone, make a strength save, or gets pushed up to 15 feet away, or it can't take reactions until the end of my next turn. I'm going to sweep the leg. So it has to make a dex save or fall prone.
All right.
It's a save of 14.
All right. So you swept the leg and it falls flat on its face.
See, guys, you just gotta hit it wicked hard. I can't stress this
It's
enough.
not working when I do it.
Have you
that
tried
it?
using your fist? Yeah, that's
Okay.
everything I got.
All right, Uma, you're up. It is prone on the ground.
Oh, great. So I have advantage with these. 2, she's just gonna attack twice again.
Okay, yep, you can roll damage.
18 to hit. Click. Okay. Clicking is not working, so I'm going to press the button over here.
Yeah, why is the clicking not working?
I don't know. That's not what I want to do. I'm gonna roll it in roll 20 and D&D Beyond. So that was a 10 points of damage for the first hit, and 19,
Okay, yep.
and that is, another 7 points of damage.
All right. So you just swiped across its back while it was on the ground. Then you did a fancy sword maneuver, and then you brought your sword down right through its back, and it just went. "Ah!" And then, like, same thing. Like the vines in plant matter that make up of it kind of loosen, and it just is now like a prickly puddle on the floor. And I made that fight too easy as well.
That was nice, Uma. You hit it wicked hard.
Thanks.
Telling you, it's my life motto.
I was trying to channel you when I did it. So I think that helped.
Didn't help me.
Oh, Gary.
We're out of initiative, I'm assuming.
Yep.
All right, since I'm standing right next to this thing here, I want to check that out.
So, all right, let me expand. That is a bookshelf.
Oh, okay. Any good books on it?
You can roll an investigation.
Sure, just because I feel like I'm doing something.
Step over these and.
No, there are no good books on it
This-
for you.
Nope. Apparently, I
He's just
can't
so
fucking
hungry. He can't
read.
focus on anything. Can't focus on
I
anything
mean,
tonight.
if you really want, you could chew on the leather-bound covers.
No, Grax is just gonna pout. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna...
Did we see anything else
Go.
in this room?
Oh, yeah. All right. So you're looking down that way. Is that the way you're looking down south towards that, or were you looking more? I guess I just revealed a lot, but either way.
No, we have 60-foot dark vision, so we can see quite a bit.
All right. You're right. I am. We'll say you can.
Yeah, I'm looking down both ways, I guess. So down this way.
You can. Yeah, you can see down that way. You can see there's more bookshelves, obviously from the first one. Clearly it's a library.
And, can Varro
down.
just kind of take a mosey down, look at the books, see if there's any idea of where they are and what these things are?
What things are the things you just fought, or things in here in general?
Like, what is this place?
You can roll an investigation check.
No.
8. No, like you can tell the language on these books is an elven language, but it's you can't even read it. It's like a very ancient, arcane dialect or version of the language.
Yeah, sorry guys. When I was at the monastery, supposed to be doing my studies, I would always sneak out to hit things. I just can't focus on this.
I'm not surprised. But it's okay. She's gonna head down this way. Kind of peek around this little corner thingy.
Raxus is gonna follow. He's gonna go up that way.
All right. So
There's more things.
Sorry, viewers.
So yeah, this is this is the library. It's there's a lot of religious looking artifacts, some you've seen in other parts of this temple. You will notice that this is in pristine condition. Like there's not even like dirt or dust on the ground here. It is someone's been maintaining this room. Every other part of the temple you've been in, obviously there's been collapsed walls, ceilings, the floor gave way in the giant snake room. Even some of the cleaner places, like the room the snake was in, relatively clean little section of hallway. Still, there was like a little layer of dust and like little pebbles and stuff. But this looks like a room that like someone comes and like cleans regularly. This is still taken care of. This library, it is pristine. You also notice a brain preserved in a jar on one of the shelves.
Who noticed that?
What is
Varro?
Whoever wants to roll, and take a look at it.
Varro.
Anyone else notice it's like wicked clean in here? Like this is this is even stranger than the snake. Like it is so clean in here.
Oh, Gary's in front of the brain, so if he wanted to look at that.
Okay, Gary's in front of it. Okay.
Oh, okay. Who'd you say? Roll investigation.
Yeah, please, if you want to.
Uma's gonna step right here and look down the hall.
Oh, it looks like it's a. How can oh my god.
Are you picking it up, or are you just like staring at it and tapping the glass like it's a fish?
Yeah, I'm wondering if I could eat it. No, I guess picking it up, shaking it.
All right.
Oh yeah, it's a brain.
As you picked it up, you start floating off the ground. It appears, if Uma turns around, she notices that the laws of physics and gravity no longer seem to be applying to Gary, as he is floating a good 3 feet off the ground.
Okay, she's gonna run over, actually, like, hold on, give that to me, give it to me, and like reach up, but like
As
it's
Varro sees her running, he's gonna come and see what's going on.
I guess I'll just give it back. I wanted to pick her up, so it was like dancing in the air, you know. But that's not gonna work. I don't think I'd pass that check either. I'd probably roll a 1 and drop her. Yeah. So I'll just Grax just gently hand it down.
All right, you hand it to her. You drop to the ground. It's not a hard drop. You're only 3 feet off the ground. And Uma, when you have it in your possession, you don't float off the ground, but suddenly gravity is incredibly heavy, and you are struggling to stay on your feet. Like your knees are buckling and shaking. Like the earth is like pulling you down hard.
Okay, so she's gonna take it and put it down on the floor, and then investigate. Take a look at it more closely.
All right, gravity is back to normal now for both of you, and you can roll an investigation check.
So hold on 1 second. I do have all right, no. Okay. Yep. Investigation. 16.
All right, 16. So you're looking at this jar, and you do not want to touch it again. You are no expert in anything in this room, but as far as you can tell, I mean, it's a brain in a jar. It's perfectly preserved, and there's writing on the jar, but it's in the language that Varro cannot read. So you don't know whose brain this is.
Can I take a look at the table that it came from? Is there anything on the table that gives any hints, or?
There's like rolled up scrolls and some other kind of religious items, like a lot of the same items you've just seen around that have like the same kind of like what you guess pretty much are like religious symbols, because you see them over and over again in this temple, especially in like on the altars and the holy places.
So Varro, you want to try touching it? The brain?
Actually, you left it over here.
Yes.
Come on, Varro.
See what it does?
Everyone's doing it. Everyone's doing it.
You know what? Just for sake of solidarity, Varro's gonna walk up to it and pick it up.
All right. Varro picks it up, no problem. He is not floating, nor does gravity feel like it's pulling him down.
Maybe you carry it for a little bit?
I guess so. I mean, I seem to be able to handle it a little better than you guys. I don't know why.
Maybe it likes to.
Maybe meat sets it off. Maybe those who eat meat. I don't know.
Could be the meat that's still in my belly, yeah. Well, let's keep going.
Graxus says nothing as he wipes that snake's blood off of his face. Was there anything, this right here, this was, you said, just more books?
Yeah, books and scrolls. Alright, so you're moving down that hallway?
Sure.
Alright. Varro, you have noticed that as you move holding this thing, you cannot keep up with him. And when you guys turn around, it looks like he is moving in slow motion. So his speed is like 1/10 of what it normally would be.
Oh.
Even if he's trying to run.
So.
Now he knows what it feels like to be the rest of us.
Maybe we leave it. Maybe we leave this thing until we can figure out what we need it for.
Why are
Gary, go get that. Go
you
get that from him.
guys talking so fast?
Maybe we should all try touching it at once and see if it does anything.
All right, let's give that a try. So I'll head back.
The last time we all touched something went
I'm gonna
bad.
smack his hand off of it. Go back to normal.
What? Whoa, you guys like slowed down like a lot. What happened?
So are
Okay.
you all holding
Yeah, we're
it
all
right now?
gonna touch it.
Yeah, well, I'll put a hand on it.
All right. Well, so far you don't feel anything.
All right, let's try moving.
Let's just
Try to move.
yeah.
I
Like
think
shuffle.
going forward, maybe we might want to leave the strange brain. I don't know, guys. It doesn't seem like it works out when we touch weird things in here.
Yeah, you're probably right. You want to put it back on the table?
Yeah, let's
Somebody
all
clearly
like,
loves
shimmy
it,
over.
so
And we'll do that like huddle around
yeah,
it.
we're gonna
just kinda,
shuffle it back over to the table.
Everybody
You're
used to play
back
with your
over at the
friends.
table in the blink of an eye. Like, you moved insanely unnaturally fast. All together.
Woo! All right. Bye, brain.
Yeah. See ya, brain.
It kind of bubbles at you.
Let's get out of here. All
Yeah.
right, we're heading down the hallway. We know where to find you if we need you.
Screaming mushrooms and temporally distorting brains. This is a weird place.
There we go. All right. All right. So, Uma, you're in the lead. So you're walking down. You see this hallway opens up, and as you walk into this room, you see it looks to be like some sort of dormitory. There's debris on the ground. Some of the beds have been crushed by portions of the wall giving way and collapsing. There's a lot of spider webs in here, and there's a big old danky puddle in the middle of the room that's caused a lot of, like, all the old sheets are moldy and half decomposed.
All right, guys, be on the lookout. So it is 11 o'clock. Do you want to keep going, or do you want to stop and pick up?
I leave
It's
that.
up to you
I
guys.
leave that to you guys.
It's up
I
to you
mean-
guys, really. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I
I've
got
been
another
up
half
since-
an hour in me.
Yeah, I've been up since 4, so I'm just coasting now. So I'm good.
All right, you want to do another?
You guys want to?
Oh, Liz. Yeah, I was gonna say it's up. I was gonna say you've been up since 4. Liz has been up since 6, so it's
Well, 5,
You know,
but
5. Whatever you guys want. This is your
let's
game.
do this. Let's do this last room and see what happens.
All right. Okay. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna step forward and take a look at this puddle.
Okay. Let's see. Hold on a sec. All right. So it's just like a lot of the other puddles you've seen in this place. It's not very deep. The floor it's pooled here because the floor is not a flat floor. It's concave, so the water is just pooled in the middle. It's probably like an inch deep or so. A little drip coming from the ceiling.
While she's looking at that, Varo, just because he hasn't used it yet, he's gonna try to sneak around them, seeing as how he's in the back, just to look through the stuff around the walls without them noticing.
The walls around on the walls of this room.
Yeah, by the beds.
Okay. But are you in the room or are you just looking as?
Yeah, I'm gonna like stealthily just kind of like go past them without them noticing.
Okay. So you
Oh,
you
wait a minute.
use-
That's
Monk.
with advantage.
Alright, so you use monk stealth to get around them while they're looking at this. While she's looking at the puddle and Gary's rubbing his belly while it's grumbling. You're just kind of like shuffling through the bed here on the wall, and You now have to make a dex saving throw because you got too close to that spider web.
Oh, crap. Where is that? Ooh, that's a 9.
It's a 9. So
9?
So Gary is suddenly in that room. You didn't even see how he got past you guys, but he is kind of sitting there, and he is stuck to this spider web that is now stuck on the beds and cannot move.
Hey guys, I don't know if you noticed.
I picture looking over and
this-
he's like tied to the bed like 4-post style. We're like, how did this happen?
I don't know if you guys noticed this spider webs, wicked sticky. Like, can't stress that. Don't touch them. And can maybe you guys cut me loose?
Mm,
I'm not
Yeah.
into this.
Why don't you just hang out there for a
My
while?
safe word is Oklahoma, Oklahoma, Oklahoma,
Oh,
Oklahoma.
all right, I'll do it to get him to stop saying Oklahoma. So she's gonna come over and actually using the rapier, so that she's not using her greatsword, is gonna cut loose the spider webs here.
All right, roll attack.
Nat 20.
Alright.
nice.
Nat 20. All right.
Just before she swings, he's gonna say Oklahoma one more time as he sees the sword coming.
All right. So that doubles, so that'd be 14 damage, right?
Hold on.
Plus
Let's
the
see.
plus a 6.
5 plus 2, so that's 10. Oh, plus a 1. For some reason.
It's because it's doing the rolling 2 damage
Oh,
dice,
okay.
not but we double.
Right. Okay, so 12 plus 6 is 18, actually. 18 points of damage.
Okay. So you come with the rapier and just quick swoosh, and in the middle of his last Oklahoma, he falls to the ground and does not finish the Oma part of the word.
There we go.
Okla-
Perfect. Alright, now,
Thank you.
is Gary doing anything?
He was just watching this all go down. He was just watching that all happen, and laughing to himself while chewing on that bone.
So then
Still has that bone.
she's gonna come over to this puddle and stick her greatsword in there just to test the deepness.
You see, it's just like about an inch deep.
Oh, okay. And then look up at the ceiling. You said it was dripping from the ceiling?
Yeah, not like a constant drip. Like you can hear a drip, like echoing through the room, and you look up and you see a couple of spots where water is just slowly dripping down. But like every it's like every other minute or so.
Okay.
Well, Garaxus will just is gonna walk through it to the other side.
Okay.
Let's see what's on this side. Or is
Is-
that the wall that ends right there?
His feet are now wet.
Well, I figured if something was gonna attack, it'd probably be best for me because I have lightning. So I was hoping that if something happened, I'd be like, electrify the water or
I
something.
was gonna walk through.
If anything,
Sorry, go ahead.
Be honest, you couldn't resist the holy man walking on water. Come on.
of course. All right. This is just a bed, right?
Yep.
It looks
You
like-
can investigate it if you want.
Sure,
up to
why
you.
not? Because, yeah, sure. Let's roll another 3. Sure, I'm gonna investigate that bed.
Alright.
4. I was only off by 1. Dude, I don't think I've rolled with these rolls above like a 5.
It's
All
a
night.
bed. It's old. It's dirty and it's stinky.
I'm gonna kick it. Just because he's frustrated. He's like, I don't know shit.
The wood is just so
Tired of this.
rotted. You just kind of you broke like the corner of the bed. It collapses to the ground.
Alright.
Seeing as how he got caught in the web, Varro is now going to like look in all the corners, see if there's a spider in the room.
You can roll an investigation.
It's dark and dusty.
You don't see anything. Literally nothing.
You went blind for 10 seconds. Alright, so Uma's just gonna walk down to this door and do her signature listen before opening.
All right. So you can you roll me in perception?
11.
All right. So you put your ear to the door. It's quiet. You hear wind though, like just a slightly.
Alright, are we ready to open this door?
Let's do it.
I'm definitely not going back towards the mushroom or the strange brain.
Alright, we're opening the door.
All right. So. So as you open the door, Masu, how fast or slow did you open it?
Slowly, like peeking in.
All right. So you slowly opened it, and you peek in, and you see a gaping hole right in front of you. The floor here has collapsed, like the other room, but not as big, but collapsed floor. And then on the other side of this hole in the room, you can see a large golden lever.
Alright. Can I step into the room? Like, is there enough space for me to step in, or is it immediately drops down?
There's, yeah, you can step in. There's like enough space, like, but not a lot.
Okay.
Like Gary might not be able to easily get into this room.
Alright, I just turn around and go, hold on a second, and step in so that I can see the whole room. And when you say, right, alright, never mind. Makes more sense now.
All right, so now that you're in the room, you're like you're kind of like against the wall where the door is. You see the whole, it's just the floor gave way in front of the door. The back of the room is there intact. You notice the other side, a very large door, and you can tell that this is the other side of the large door that was in the main chamber. That I don't remember if you guys tried to open it or
No,
not.
we didn't.
No.
So this is where that led to. And then, like I said, there's a big golden lever device in the middle of this room.
Alright, I'm gonna try to shimmy to the right, get around the hole.
All right.
About how far across is the hole?
It's probably like 20 feet or so.
Alright, and then go around it, and she's gonna like take a very good look at this lever before she touches it in any way.
Okay, roll an investigation.
15.
All right. You give it a couple of good looks at it. It's pretty simple. I mean, you try to look down into the hole that the lever's in, but all you see is a lot of gears down there. You're pretty confident that it's you don't know if it's a booby trap or not, but you're pretty confident that that it's safe.
Alright guys, be careful. Watch out for this hole.
Do you want to go first, Varro? After you. I wonder if you pull that confetti falls from the ceiling with balloons. It's like, congratulations, you've completed the trial of the chiefs.
Varro's gonna,
That's screamers.
slowly go around,
Yeah. And you s-
stand opposite of Uma.
and Gare will do the same. You said he would fit through that, right?
I said you have a hard time because you have to come in and then like press against the wall to go around it. So he'd have to be
Tuck your
most
tail,
careful.
Gary.
Does he have to make a check, or is he? Is that what you're getting at? Or
That's why I was
Yeah.
asking.
I think
Oh,
that
what do
would be what would that be, a dex check to make sure he doesn't slip?
That's
could be deck. Yeah, acrobatics or straight dexterity.
Let's do an acrobatics. I want to see you do an acrobatics.
Wow.
All right.
12.
So Gary comes in and he's like looking at this big hole and he's trying to press against the wall, and he starts scooting. He loses his footing for a moment and slips, but manages to catch himself, and he has to take his tail so it doesn't push him off against the wall again, and kind of like hold it underneath his chin like when a kid is going pee, and he manages to scoot around.
All right. I'll let his tail go, and then he's gonna come right there.
All right.
Let's never speak of this again.
I didn't see anything. Do you want to pull it? Can we see? Is this the whole room we can see?
Yes, this is the whole room.
Okay. You want to pull it?
Let's go for
Yeah,
it.
let's do it.
All right.
All doing it together, or is someone being nominated?
We're all doing it together.
We're a team.
All for one.
All right, everybody roll a strength as you're pulling it. Then.
God damn it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yay! I actually rolled double digits. Whoa!
So Umi and Varro, you all have your hands on it and you're pulling it, and it's starting to move, but it's very hard. And then Gary just kind of comes over you, grabs the top of the ball,
Oh my
and
god.
just yanks it towards
Your
him.
hands, like, took over the whole thing.
That was so
weird. These background things
Demonstrating.
just don't work very well.
So he very easily pulls it, and together, you pull the lever, and you hear gears starting to move and shift, and it's just like a lot of machinery, like, and then
Transformer.
now roll initiative because you have to fight Megatron. So as the gears are shifting, and then down past the door, down the hallway, somewhere in the direction that you came in, you hear a loud clanking sound. Clearly the sound of something unlocking, as it's echoing from down further in the dungeon, in this temple, in your direction. And this is what we will leave this tale off tonight.
All right. So which direction? Sorry, the direction that we just came in, or the direction to the
Direction,
that way?
yes, direction you came in.
Okay.
It did, by the sound, it did not unlock the door to your left. Otherwise, you would have known. This is definitely the echoing through the stone walls of somewhere else. Just you don't know where. You just know the sound was coming from where you had come from.
All right. Well, that was disappointing. Looks like we're not done.
No confetti.
No
Drop it, open
balloons.
We have to go past the
That's-
screaming mushroom again.
Oh, joy.
All right.
Maybe it's edible. No?
All right. Do you wanna do we want to rest here, like a short rest? Does anybody get anything back from a short rest?
I get everything back from a short
Okay.
rest.
Yeah. I get a couple things.
All right. So we'll maybe officially take a short rest too.
All
Sit
right.
here for an hour.
No, it's probably the safest room that you've been in. Yeah. Did anybody investigate the large door to the left?
No,
I don't think so.
but we can.
Does
No,
anybody
but I
want
think-
to?
Yeah, I think we'll all
Yeah, I
just
mean
check
we're
out.
here.
Why not?
We're here taking a rest. So
All right. It's the door is massive. You cannot open it. It is definitely locked, although you cannot see any sort of lock on it. You try to push it, you try to pull it, it doesn't even budge. The dust on the doorknobs doesn't even move when you try to open it. But when you put your hand on it, you feel warm vibration coming off of it, so you can tell that this is magically sealed. So that puts you at more ease to rest in this room, because the only way in is either through the door you came in or through this gaping hole in front of the door, whose bottom you cannot see, unlike the other room that did have a bottom.
Can Garax just kick another rock down there just to see how deep it is?
Yeah. You just pick up a piece of stone from the edge and you drop it down, and there's a good minute and a half before you hit it clank. Before you hear it clank.
It's going to the center of the earth. Jesus. Holy crap. It's like a mile deep.
So, since we're taking a short rest, Varo's just gonna roll a hit die. So Varo's back up to full health.
yeah, I'm doing the same actually. Why not?
Yeah.
Where is that shit? Where is the hit die? I'm missing something.
It's when you hit the short rest button, there'll be a prompt
I see.
for how many.
Oh, and it rolled in roll 20. Oh, okay. All right. Well, all right. Our
I
session is
think
done.
next time we do this, I think you may finish it. We'll see. We'll see. It really depends on a few things. What Gary might fall into, and
I didn't fall, Gary. Garax didn't fall into anything this time. I don't think.
What
Whether-
decisions you make, but you might be done with this after one more session.
All right. Well,
Here we go.
oh, go ahead.
Hmm?
Hey.
You were gonna say
Hey.
something?
No, I just said there we go.
Oh, okay.
Well, thank you for hanging out, everybody. We have one more session of the Trial of Chiefs. We do have some limited a limited T-shirt design that is up on the merch store for this one shot, and I'm gonna try to do that for all of them if I can. And check out the Compound and the Compound Network, the Compound Twitch stream, Rush Republic, all of our I'll just do this thing. All of our partners, and we'll be back on Saturday to finish. Well, not finish. Well, nope. Start along. Going on from the Bums of Greenest campaign here. Let's find somebody to raid.
Also, remember if you are on the south coast of Massachusetts to check out the Armory this Saturday. And I don't think they're open on Sunday unless their hours change. But definitely Saturday for the tax-free holiday this weekend, and load up on your minis and your dice trays, your resource books. They have a lot of Warhammer there too. So whatever you need for tabletop. I would stock up on paints, save a pretty penny on paints, but not having to pay taxes on buying like 50 bottles of paint.
Yeah,
That
it
would
was
be
having
good.
a special on that this week too. I get the text.
Oh, there you go.
Said.
Yes, I believe they are open on Sunday, 12 to 5.
Okay. So check them out this weekend. It is Liz, what's the address?
67 Huddleston Ave in Fairhaven, Massachusetts.
There you go.
And eventually they'll get a website. But thank you for hanging out. We'll see you on Saturday. And I don't know. I feel like we need some kind of like exit phrase. 30 is the new 20. All right.
Wubba lubba dub dub.
Jibbity jibbity jib. All right, we're rated.
Saved by the spell. I